TV exclusive interview, speaking to those who are changing the narrative. Royal TV exclusive interview, speaking to those who are changing the narrative.
Hello viewers at home, welcome to the Royal TV interviews. And Royal TV interviews comes to you from the stable of the Chris G. Royale Media Limited, which is the parent body for Royal TV 247 UK. Here we interview people who are actually making a difference with the work that they do. And with me in the studio today is a woman that have dedicated her life to actually touching the lives of those who are really in need. She is will I say a victim too of the of what she represents, because she's a widow. She's been a widow for quite some time, for over 10, 11, 12 years. And she really understands what these women pass through. With me here in the studio is the delectable, wonderful lady with a golden heart, Lady Agnes Njoko of the Renaissance Widows Aid Foundation. Please, can we please put our hands together for her, even as we welcome her? And madam, please, can you give us a little bit of a little biography about yourself and what actually made you go into this? I call it this treacherous water, because actually it's not easy having to take care of women who have actually lost their husband.
Thank you so much. My name is Lady Ambassador Rotarian Agnes Njoko. I'm a mother of 4 and also a healthcare professional, and I'm based in UK. And why I went into this call is as a result of my late husband that passed on more than 14 years ago. And because of that, I opened an organization by name Renaissance Widows Aid Foundation. And the essence of opening this foundation is to encourage my fellow widows, to pass information to them in a way and such a manner that we can strengthen ourselves as widows. Because widows, we are going through a lot. So we need ourselves in terms of communication, in terms of strengthening ourselves, in terms of making sure that we give a very good education and also awareness to our children, especially. So that is the essence. And then empower each and every one of us. Thank you.
Yeah. Tell me. Yes, you're based in the UK. What do you really do? Because I know this is just this foundation is something that is after your heart. This is where you spend your money. But what do you do as a person? What's your occupation as a person? You know?
Okay. I'm a healthcare professional. Precisely, I'm a nurse. So I work in the hospital. Also, I also help out in the community by looking after the frailty, the vulnerable, the old people, the young that needs help in the society. Make sure that I and my team will support them as much as they need in terms of making sure that the activities of their daily living are well supported and also are well encouraged. Thank you.
Wonderful. Should I also believe that maybe your experience as a nurse, because if you've worked in different processes as a head, of course you're a healthcare support worker. Maybe you started being a healthcare support worker before you became a nurse, or yeah, and you must have had this experience of taking care of the vulnerable people, and you must have come across people too who are widows or widowers and stuff like that, orphans. Maybe is this part of the thing that really touched you, apart from your experience too, as yourself as a widow? All of us know that in Nigeria, widows pass through a lot. Is it suffice to say that because of this experience that you've had, it's really pushed you into what you're doing now?
Yes, I would say yes to that because I just want to run inference. I've been a carer since 2008, and before I went back to school to study and gained admission to become a nurse, and after studying master's in adult nursing. Actually, my experience in working in the hospital and in the community has really sensitized and opened my eyes, and I've gained a lot of experiences because I've been able to meet other widows, both the older one, I would say 90 plus, I would say 50 plus, say 30 plus, and 18 plus.
18 plus.
18 plus, yes.
Widow.
Yes.
Wow.
And I would say each and every one of them, they have different experiences. The older ones, they have a lot of experiences they've gained in the process. The ones who are 60 plus, they've gained their experiences quite different from the 90s. The 40s, definitely they have experiences different from the 60s and from the 90s. And also the 18 plus as well, they have also experiences as well. So all these experiences they have, we are in the process of communicating with them, have really exposed me in terms of being out there to make sure that I bless other widows. I encourage in passing information to them, and then I can counsel them and advise them properly, because I have been able to be in the midst of the various ages of these widows where I have gained experiences in the course of discussion. Thank you.
All right, shall we go for a commercial break now? And after this break, when we come back, we'll get to know the name of your foundation and some challenges that you faced, because of course I know there must be challenges. So keep it locked. Remember, I'm here with Lady Rotarian Ambassador Agnes Njoko, the CEO of Renaissance Widows Aid Foundation. Thank you. Still your host, Chief Chris Columbus Onokwa Joman. I'll see you after the commercial break.
Thank you.
Royal TV exclusive interview, speaking to those who are changing the narrative.
Renaissance Widows Aid Foundation. In the heart of compassion, a beacon shines bright. Renaissance Widows Aid Foundation, an act of God from a heart of gold. Lady Ambassador Rotarian Agnes Njoku, founder and CEO, a true embodiment of humility, simplicity, and love.
Royal TV exclusive interview, speaking to those who are changing the narrative.
Welcome back from that commercial break. Before we went to the commercial break, we were speaking with our wonderful lady here, Lady Agnes in Joko, a Rotarian and a woman with a heart of gold. That's what I call her. Beautiful, delectable. It's not just beauty on the face, but also beauty of the heart, because she was telling us some of her experience as a widow, and there are some things she's passed through, and what really endeared her to take over this, to start this wonderful journey of helping widows. We heard from her that she's been experienced with working with widows of different ages. In fact, one that shocked me is that 18-year-old widow, and I've never heard of that, but here we are. She's had this experience. So, madam, tell me, what's the name of your foundation, and what actually brought about that name of your foundation?
Thank you very much. The name of my foundation is Renaissance Widows Aid Foundation. And why I picked this is because of the facts of the meaning. It means strength. Let's do it together. Renaissance has to do with resilience in terms of having the strength, having the capability of making sure that you are steadfast in what you're doing, or focus oriented. That is the essence of that, which I know it depicts what I intend to achieve.
Yeah. So tell me some of your experiences that you faced during the course of, you are in the UK. This foundation, I know, is duly registered with the CAC of Nigeria, and I believe it's registered. Yeah, it is registered.
Yes.
It's officially registered. Okay, and it's why, yes, you are going to have a global reach, but charity begins at home. I believe that you've started in Nigeria. You are in the UK. It's in Nigeria. Tell me some of your experiences you've had running it, and also about funding, some of the challenges you've had as it regards funding. Do you get help from anywhere, or is it purely you sponsoring this?
Well, thank you very much. And I would say that the foundation, I would say, is still a baby foundation in terms of the event I just did. I've just done one event, and that was on the 6th of March. That was the very first event I have done, and that's back home at Enyugumbise. This is where I empower 20 widows. Yes, and it's going 20 women were empowered with food items, and also with gifts, and they were very happy about it. And this is, by the grace of God, is going to be an ongoing event. Yeah, where more lives, where more widows will be touched, where they can come together, and then we share experiences and know how they are going and how they are doing. Exactly. Yeah, so that they will know that they're not alone. There are other people too who have been there, and also who have, wonderful experiences in terms of, what has happened to them. So by the time we come together and share together, it will strengthen them. They'll have that resilience to make sure, oh, I'm not the only one. I need to make sure I'm here for my children, because the children are the most important thing here, especially when man goes and has the responsibility of taking care of the children. And now the man who is the head of the family is no more. So everything is now on the woman, where the woman is tied down in terms of, financing. And then making sure that she puts food on the table for them to eat. And all that. So it's quite very challenging. Yes, it's not easy to come by, absolutely. So these are things I went through. I am still going through, because my children are still young. Yeah, so so that is just it. So it's not easy.
So tell me, can you elaborate more about the program that you had on the, you said on the what?
On the 6th of March.
On the 6th of March, 2026, isn't it?
Yes.
So can you tell me, can you tell us more about, elaborate more about that program, how it went, what it was all about, how it was organized, and some of the events that took place on that day? and the participants too, people that grace the occasion, and other things you want our timid listeners to know about what happened on.
Yes, the 6th of March, honestly, was a very remarkable event. So this is where widows were selected. The widows I selected are not the, because I know that widows have class. There are widows that their husband,
Yes.
left word for them. There are
Widows
widows
that
who
are
are
richer
working
than married
class.
people.
There are widows who are working class widows. They are working and they are, they are getting
Super widows.
children. Yes, but I'm not, that is not the widows. I didn't use those in terms of my target. So my target was based on the younger ones, who might know that probably, they can't afford 3 square meals and things like
Yeah.
them. So the younger widows, and I selected 20. And I also have teams of widows that I worked with. Yes, I have one of my project coordinator. Her name is Tracy. She works with Federal Medical Center. So
Yeah.
she's very wonderful. Yes, so she has been there all the way, all through the time I opened this organization. We've been working together. So and also couples of friends as well who were there on that very day. So what happened was that as they are coming, they were, in terms of introduction, they were introducing themselves, making sure that their names are, because we have a list of their names, just to make sure that we
Yeah.
have the right people on the list. So, and my teams, we are making sure that, they are being checked, their blood pressures are being checked, because some of them too,
Oh wow, that day you people went you did some health checks.
health checks, yes, therapies and all that,
Mm.
and also check their blood sugar levels,
Oh, that's quite commendable.
exactly. And my friend makes sure that also she documented it in terms of those that their blood pressure were very high. So she told them that they need to go to their doctors to make sure that they get a very good health check from the doctor. And
Yeah.
those that their blood pressure was low, she equally told them to go to their doctor.
Mm.
And those that their blood sugar level was low or high, she equally told them as well. So she just like wrote it down and then asked them to go to their doctors. And they are very, very pleased with that. So, and also we had some talks also from other dignitaries that were there on that very day. And coupled with that is His Royal Majesty was there. Is a IOA culture and also is a barrister as well. So he
Oh
gave a
wow.
talk on that very day, yes, telling the widows. In fact, he told them that they should come to his chambers to get them registered. Yeah, so
Oh wow.
that exactly, does they have any legal
For free.
for free, yes, without even asking them for payment. So they're very happy, and he equally promised them that if anyone is looking for their trouble or if they need any financial assistance, that they can
Mm.
come to him as well, to render as
Yeah.
much as they can. And there are other dignitaries that very day too that spoke to the widows, in terms of making sure too that they run along, to them if they have any need, so they can be able to help out as well. So that very day was very commendable. They have a lot of things to eat, like rice, a lot of chops, a lot of drinks, and also
Yeah.
giving gifts. Like I said,
They,
they
they,
have
they felt loved and then
oh my goodness,
and appreciated, because some of these women they really pass a lot. A
absolutely,
lot, yeah. Mm.
absolutely, and
Yeah.
also for the fact too that all of them were there. In fact, they made friends among themselves. They
Mm.
exchanged their numbers, they exchanged their contacts, and that is quite good.
That's good networking.
Networking, absolutely. So
Mm.
they had a lot of gifts like food items, and they
Mm.
also, wrappers, and
Oh wow.
so they are so happy. In fact, most
Mm.
of them was like, "Oh my goodness, thank God they did not miss that event." Yeah, because some of them was like, "Oh, we don't even have food, the children don't even have anything to eat.
Tweet.
Now we are here, oh, so they were so happy and they feel loved, and that's the most important thing. And
That's quite
more of it,
that's quite commendable. That's
yes.
quite commendable.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be going for another little break now. When we come back from our break, we'll look at your future plans and also how you can be reached. Meanwhile, remember, it is the Royal TV interviews. I have with me the delectable, wonderful Rotarian lady Agnes Njoku, the CEO of the Renaissance Widows Aid Foundation. she is in the UK or she's still a part of the Nigerian Widows Association because she's doing wonderful thing for them. I'll see you when we get back right after this commercial. Don't touch the dial.
Royal TV exclusive interview, speaking to those who are changing the narrative.
Welcome back from that commercial timeout. Before we went on this commercial timeout, we were speaking with Lady Agnes, Rotarian Agnes Njoku, the CEO of the Renaissance Widow 8 Foundation. And she was just telling us, her experiences and also told us about the program that she held on the 6th of March 2026 there in Nigeria, in Yongugu, Mbise, precisely somewhere in Imo State, Nigeria. So now we're going to ask you, madam, what are your future plans? Future plans of expansion? Is it going to just, are you planning for your foundation to just be within just Nigeria? And how you can be reached? Those that want to key into the vision you have for the foundation.
Thank you very much. Renaissance Widows Aid Foundation, like I said, is registered in Nigeria. And also, I have equally registered it here in the UK as well.
Oh, wow. It's registered here in the UK too?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And also, as a Rotarian as well, I know that we have a project for the widows as well, where widows can be assisted, where widows can be equally beloved as well. So, and I know that through my the Rotarian body, they can be able to be of assistance as well when the time comes. And then secondly, I am going to get involved in terms of seminars with other organizations here in UK, where we can come together to have seminars, where we can come together to have talks, where we can fellowship, among ourselves to gain experience and also see how we can encourage our fellow widows back home. So, and in terms of reaching me, my website is currently going live very shortly. Very shortly to go live, where people can be able to reach me through also the Facebook as well, through social medias, Instagram and TikTok. So
we're going to have your number too, so that those that want to reach out to you can,
exactly.
call you and reach out.
Have an email as well. Exactly.
Okay.
Everything will be all in the website where people can be able to see the information and be able to reach me. So I'll equally want to, have like a group. The way I have a group in Nigeria, like have teams, people to work. I'm equally going to do that as well here in UK, where I'm going to have a team of widows as well, so that we can be able to work together and see what we can do to assist those in Nigeria. And that is the main thing. And that's the focus of this very particular organization. Help, help, help. Because Tesco says every little helps. So no matter how little we assist them, we encourage them, it will go a long way to put food on their table for their children.
Even though you just advertised the brand of mine, but it's okay. They didn't pay for the advert. It's okay. Any last words? Because any last word of advice, any last word you want to give to those? Because sincerely, there are those people that take advantage of widows. There are widows who, when their husbands die, it's like they die a second death, especially in Africa, especially in our country, Nigeria. There are still people that take advantage of widows. There are people that, when they are, let's just say some people that if they lose their brother, you see the brothers start fighting. Even before the person is put to the ground, they've already started fighting over properties. They've started hijacking properties, taking of throwing the woman away. They might tell the woman that if she has to stay in the house, she has to be. Some people turn her to a sex slave. You have to sleep with this brother, sleep with this brother. There are some people that make their lives miserable and society has not really come out to protect these people very well. And there are also those widows that, because they are now widows, they now do very, very ugly things, because they're now widows, and stuff like that. So, what advice do you have for everybody that finds themselves in this situation, and also to those who take advantage of the fact that a woman is now vulnerable without her husband?
Thank you so much. How come you're very knowledgeable with that? How come you're very
Yeah,
knowledgeable?
but that's
Honestly,
true. I've
very,
had a lot of
very, very,
experience. You
very
remember my
impressed.
late mom? My late mom was a widow before she died, and she was a widow for like 8 or 9 years before she died. From the day my father died till she died, you know, if not for the fact that she had sons who could stand, because before our dad died, he was a little bit indisposed. So we became men from an early age. So it helped us to build resilience, and my mother had us beside her to guard her, to safeguard her. If not, they would have really messed her up. So we had that experience, and you know so these are the things that play out, and we see these things everywhere,
Yeah,
especially in our country, Nigeria. Yeah.
that's okay. Thank you so much. And that is the essence of this very particular foundation.
Mm,
With awareness to sensitize the widows and to enable them to speak out. There are a
yeah.
lot of widows out there, they die in silence. They don't even know their
Mm,
rights.
mm,
When things happen, they don't even know who to talk to. They don't even know who to
exactly.
go to.
Exactly.
They will just be lying down, crying and weeping. In the
Yes.
morning, you see them, they wash their faces. You think
Exactly. Exactly.
all is not well.
Mm,
So this foundation is one that you need to call. You need to call in, you need to drop messages, you need to speak out. You need to say, look at the situation, look at what is happening. You need to call for help. That is the essence of this organization.
mm,
We are here, my organization, we are here to extend that information to tell every widow, please, we are here to assist as much as we can.
mm,
We have a network of other organizations in Nigeria that can reach out to widows out there as well, because we are trying to work in partnership with other organizations, not
mm.
organizers, but we want to come together to work in
Yeah.
fellowship and in partnership with other ones as well
Yeah.
that can reach to other widows wherever they are. But it's very important that the widows speaks out whenever they're in
Mm,
difficulty. It's
mm,
very, very important. Yes.
mm,
And also because of what he said, and that is exactly the true position. So my organization, we're here to tell every family that have a young widow to
mm,
please, they should try as much as possible to protect every widow that is in their family.
mm,
Protect them as much as they can,
mm,
especially where they have children. They should
mm.
make sure they integrate the widow into what they are doing, making sure
Yeah.
that those children are well trained.
Mm,
Very, very important. Make
mm,
sure as much as they have, they should make sure that at least that woman has a trade,
mm,
man has a business. Because if a woman
mm,
is not working, is not bringing food to the table, is
mm.
not doing anything, those children, they will not be educationally sound.
Yeah.
So we are here to tell every family to please, they should do as much as possible to
Yeah.
integrate the widow into the
Mm,
family. Not because of
mm.
husbands that maybe are no longer there. So they now feel, oh, they are not part of the family. They can go to
Yeah.
wherever they want to go to. Neglect
Yeah.
children, and that is not right.
Mm,
So please, and also the widows, they should try wherever they are in the community, in the family, they should try to reach out to one another. They should
yes.
build strength among themselves. Is
Mm,
very important. They should learn to share among themselves. Is very important. That networking is very important, and it will go a long way in terms of building that resilience among themselves.
mm.
Exactly.
In fact, you've just said it all. There is nothing like speaking out instead of dying in silence. A lot has gone through.
More especially, I'm
Mm,
equally going to use this medium too to tell
yes.
widows. There are widows out there too, like I said, they are
Mm,
very comfortable.
mm,
Very comfortable because of what the husband left for them. They are very comfortable
mm,
because they are working. So
mm.
they should equally extend the hand of friendship to the little,
To the other
the
widows.
young ones that have
Mm,
nothing,
mm.
to help them to make sure at least they are putting food on the table, or they are helping them to
Yeah.
trade in one word
Mm,
or other. It
mm,
will make the world a better place for them. Thank you.
mm. Wonderful. It's been wonderful speaking with you. And you've just said it all. You've capped it all. It's not about who is talking. It's about who is listening. Um, I want to really encourage you and thank you. I know it's not going to be easy. It's not easy, but you already knew it was not easy before you started this task, and I know you will see it to the end.
Thank you.
Remember, guys, let us come together. Let us support this noble idea. Let us support this lady. Um, the essence of humans is to help humanity. There is no other person that will help humanity. The summary of life is how many people's life have you touched? How many people's life have you touched? When we say touched, some people think it's only when you buy somebody a car or when you give, that's when you've touched that person. There was a day when it was so bad for me while I was in Nigeria that I needed to get something for my daughter. I had worked, the people have not paid me. Of course, you know how Nigeria is. And at that moment, I needed 5,000 naira. You see that 5,000 naira? I can afford that 5,000 naira in 100 places now. But as at then, the man that gave me that 5,000 naira, I have never forgotten that man. And I've given him 5,000 naira more than 10 times. And I keep telling him that I still remember when I needed to buy my baby milk. He never said no. And he said he was giving me not to pay back. I told him that daughter now is going to the second year in the university, but I've never forgotten that little count. So every little count, like you said. And with this, we've come to the end of this interview. We want to thank you.
One more thing, please.
Okay.
I just want to let everybody to know that this organization, we are open for sponsors.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
sponsor
Yeah.
the organization, the foundation. Okay.
Mm,
So
mm,
we are open for people to call, for people to email.
yeah.
Even if you're not in Nigeria, you have a widow you want to help, you want to assist through this foundation. The foundation will make sure that whatever
That person is
message,
touched.
exactly,
Yes.
that whatever message you're sending to the widow or to whoever you
It will
want
get to that person the way you want
them.
it.
Because I have seen where some people are sending money, sending
Exactly.
gifts, sending everything to the
That's why I
widow,
asked you that
and it's
question. Is
not
you're
getting
here,
to
they are there,
them.
how are you?
It's not
Sure,
getting
it
to
means
them.
you have a good team. Exactly.
Exactly. So my
Exactly.
team, we are here to make sure it is going to reach to every single widow you have in mind and you have an intention of helping.
Mm,
So once more, I'm thanking Bertrand and I'm thanking Presidius, my friends, and I'm
mm,
thanking all sponsors, both the present and the incoming sponsors to this organization.
mm,
Thank you
mm.
once again and God bless.
With that, we actually call it the end of this wonderful interview. I want to thank you for finding time gracing our studios at Royal TV 247. We are partners in progress, and I believe that we shall also key into your vision because that is what Royal TV is all about. We're all about, making sure that the voice of the voiceless are heard how it's supposed to be heard, and to make sure that everything goes according to the plans of the Creator. Thank you, Lady Agnes Njoku.
Thank you
And
so
I want to say thank you to our producer over there. Thank you to all the lighting experts. Thank you to all our mix masters. It's
Thank
been
you.
wonderful speaking with you. And see you next time when we bring in somebody to the Royal TV interviews who is changing the narrative, touching lives, people that make things happen. Thank you. And
Thank you.
Love you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right.
In the heart of compassion, a beacon shines bright. Renaissance Widows Aid Foundation, an act of God from a heart of gold. Lady Ambassador Rotarian Agnes Njoku, founder and CEO, a true embodiment of humility, simplicity, and love. Oh, dear widows, young and old, whose stories are not always told, Renaissance Widows Aid Foundation has got your back. Walking hand in hand, we'll discover a better future to balm your pains. With every step we'll rise above, with every voice we'll sing of love. Renaissance Widows Aid Foundation, a heaven and a home, where hope is kindled and hearts are made new. Oh, dear widows, young and old, whose stories are not always told, Renaissance Widows Aid Foundation has got your back. Walking hand in hand, we'll discover a better future to balm your pains. Rise up, everyone, let the message of hope ring. With Renaissance we shall stand strong. Together we'll shine, we'll rise as one. With love and hope, we'll overcome.
Royal TV exclusive interview, speaking to those who are changing the narrative.